Radiance ban. Radiance ban. Dire's ban. Radiance ban. Dire's ban. 10 seconds to 5 seconds. Hurry! Dire team pick. 10 seconds to 5 seconds. Hurry! Reserve time. Dire team are now picking.
Good pick.
Only 5 seconds remain.
Really
Reserve time.
like
Radiant team are now picking.
Doom pickup. He's good as well.
10 seconds to 5 seconds. Hurry! Reserve time. Radiance ban. Dire's ban.
He's not as good as he used to be, but he's still a really strong support.
Only 10 seconds. Radiance ban.
Broodmother.
Only 10 seconds. Dire's ban. Dire team are now picking.
Especially Queen of Pain.
Radiant team pick.
You guys are so concerned about her. They're
10 seconds to 5 seconds. Hurry! Reserve time.
Slarkman. Okay, he's a good general here, so yep. Rasta, it's a pretty good response to them having Enchantress.
Dire team pick.
But the Hex is not as good against Enchantress because it doesn't disable passives anymore.
10 seconds to 5 seconds. Reserve time.
So we know he's probably gonna be mid.
Radiant team pick. Oh, 10 seconds to 5 seconds. Reserve time.
Gonna be a core position silencer.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds remain. Dire's ban.
We get the Night Stalker.
10 seconds to pick. Radiance ban.
They get the Night Stalker, which is kind of weird again. I'm probably gonna run them off.
Dire team pick.
Animage and PA bans are fine.
10 seconds to 5 seconds remain. Reserve time. Radiant team are now picking.
Peel's pretty good against them because they have a lot of single target damage, not a lot of AoE.
10 seconds to 5 seconds. Hurry!
The Ember Spirit, which is very good against PL, but not gonna do so well against Doom. So you guys are running the Doom off lane. Sounds for mid against Viper, but I would assume it'd be Viper. I'm assuming they're gonna go Viper mid with a Night Stalker off lane. So it'll be
okay, time
weird.
to forget the myriad external pressures and life stresses that have driven you to blot out the pain with video games. Let's play some
so we're
Dota.
gonna do our classic group up and bottom and smoke. Gonna let my Doge out. Yes, dog. While I'm up. So, the draft overall looks pretty good. I'd definitely give them an earlier advantage against you guys, though. If you guys push it to late, you definitely have an advantage. But early on, if they play this well, they should have an advantage in their early laning phase. So we smoke up, we're going into the woods. If Ember tries to get this rune, you guys are gonna get him. Probably some aggressive ward out from you guys. Yep, okay, Ember should die here.
30 seconds until Digital Sport. Yep. First blood.
So that's just, you got this for being. Magic Butch ward. That's fine.
Begin the murder theft.
You get the top, you guys get the bottom. That's fine as well. They're not actually getting, they're running an Night mid, okay. That's kind of silly, but okay. Viper against this trial lane, and he's playing way too far forward, so you guys are gonna get this kill. So if he should be playing for the back as a Viper, but this is a lot better in your trial lane than last game with you know, killing their offlaner and not just letting him get experience. The offlane is good, you know, noticing that they are back. You see that they have a jungler. They have Lion, so he could help kill you. Like, he could pretty easily get, the two of them could pretty easily get you once he gets bolas. So once that happens, you're gonna need to be a little bit more careful, but obviously, you know, you can play a little bit more aggressive since they don't have trial. But now we're getting back into this with the trial, and I'm not gonna harp on it this game nearly as much as I did last one, but like, you guys aren't stacking, you're not pulling. Like, you could be stacking medium camps over here for later, but instead you're just kind of not. Quack should be fine. Just gonna walk back to the tier 2. He can't dive that far. Doesn't have the damage. Crippling fear, you know. Yeah, that's fine. They know there's a ward here, but he, yeah, so that gets dewarded. Viper dies again, which is good. Could potentially die here, but good awareness to back up. Their Viper is playing very poorly to be getting picked off so much. Let's speed this back up a bit. Able to throw it right back with your W. Centaur comes in from Enchanters, doesn't get anything done. Nighttime comes, we're a little worried about Night Stalker. He does get his boots, I think, as well. Come back here, boy. Yeah, boots. Okay. You guys are gonna another kill on him because more death. Better, but you still could stack his medium camp, and you know, at least clear this stack that you already have there. Okay, trade in mid. That's fine, but now they're getting more XP out of this than you.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Having a fun time at bottom. Gold-wise, yeah, PL's getting, I mean, he's getting more gold out of this. They're not, this team is not doing as well as the other one was with their getting farm for their carry. And, but like, you guys could also be doing some other things instead. I think time split dies as well. Yeah, time split dies as well.
2 innocent lives taken.
Yeah, and then Lion comes up. So you guys are, you guys were bringing your rotation in. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Sorry, I thought for some reason I thought Dave was TVing up. So you don't need to go on a mirror. You actually don't want to go on a mirror. Just secure yourselves the farm, like you're doing, because now you're, you know, just taking some free damage. And it's not really giving you guys anything. They're doing very good at spacing their heroes out and continuing to get experience, no matter what's going on. They'll probably make a go on the mid. They shouldn't get this. Actually, they probably will get this now. So that kind of blows. Oh wait, no. Yeah, he's just gonna void again. Oh, good silence, but it's not gonna save you. And I don't think you're gonna be able to follow up and make that a kill either. So that just kind of threw away the silence, so now you don't have it for 2 minutes. And you pretty much were gonna die there. unless you had gotten TP rotations a lot faster, which should have happened when the dive came in. He dies again because, oh my god, he's a feeder.
A dominant performance.
Throwing away his life, so that's fine. You leave Chisholm here to continue to soak. Which is fine, but he could be a little bit further. Like, you could be closer, you could be on top of this guy. He's gonna get a DD. We'll probably go top of that, I would imagine. Once the next night comes. Come on, get your CS, hombre. ¿Por qué? So you have no one bottom now. You've had no one bottom for a little while now. Doom's, I guess, gonna go back down there the very unsafe way, and could potentially have died there, and I think he will now. Oh, no. Wow. That was really bad on their part. However, they could turn this around pretty easily, based on their positions, but, okay. So now we're leaving Pielo by himself, which is good, because you guys don't really need to be on top of him. They pretty much know you're down here. Like, you've revealed yourselves already. They know Shadow Shaman's down here. So they know that this is gonna happen. Let me just turn the speed down. So the global silence comes
Radiant's
out
middle
for some
tower
reason.
is being attacked.
Like, they were already disengaging. We didn't really need a global there. Gonna get some stealer creeps. Like, just Q on these little ones. Guess we don't want to. So now they're kind of positioned to come back in on you. You guys are, like, you're not doing anything here. Like, you denied a small mud golems camp. No, they're not gonna get anybody. Yeah. So you did get a lot done with that jungle invasion. Like, you got one camp. You could have gotten this one too. Or you could have just left and pushed lanes. You guys as supports, you're kind of doing the same thing you did last game in laning stage, where you're not really getting a lot done. Good awareness to pull back. Not gonna, they shouldn't get. Well, the rotation, they might. They'll definitely get silencer, but these rotations might get returned. See, the Doom goes out, and then you kill him with that Doom. That was like 3-man spike. What a player. Yeah, no way the Doom
Radiant's
gets,
bottom tower is being attacked.
I mean, it's fine to throw it out, but just, you know, be aware of, like, the lockdown you have left. They're probably gonna
Radiant's
get
bottom
returned
tower
now.
under fire.
No, he doesn't have enough mana. Oh, he doesn't have enough mana for a void, so he could just avoid. They're not coordinating well. Like, it seems pretty clear that they don't
Radiant's
know
bottom
if they
tower
wanna be
under
going in
fire.
or not here. So, and he's gonna try to get this topper in to heal himself up and get his mana back. But you know, this is
Radiant's
a lot
top
better of
tower
a
is
game
under
making
siege.
space for Maggot because he's on a much harder carry. The start game was a little questionable. He stacked their engines. He gets her in. They're using this map much more effectively than you guys right now. So you got people soaking in every lane and in the jungle.
Radiant's middle
here.
tower is taking
There's not a lot you
damage.
could have done. I mean, oh my, oh yeah. You could have had a better vision at top, but other than that, it's whatever. They want to kill PL. You know, so that's a good escape, but I think they're still gonna get you. Yeah, so probably didn't need to use your W there. You probably just wanted to run away until they get closer to the tower. Once you see the animation coming out for night thing, the silence, crippling fear, then you want to hit your W. So you can dodge it, and you'll have spent more time getting for the back. They're gonna try to get a kill on you, but again, he has no follow-up. His team's not helping him at all, so you guys aren't in too much danger. This could be an issue, but he doesn't have level 6. Dooming Lion is not really ideal. Suns are definitely gonna
Dire's
go down
top
there.
tower is under siege.
He might actually die. Not quite, just barely makes it out, and I think Lion's probably gonna make it out here as well.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Throw our ult out. We did not need to throw that ult out. Support. It's not really worth it. we didn't need the silence on him either. Like, he has no escape spells, so that's a little questionable. Meanwhile, we see this rotation from Night Stalker, so you know they're probably coming down here. We don't really need a ward here and a ward here. We could have had one of these wards like over here or over here to get more vision on their rotations, because these are giving pretty much very similar vision, or information rather. So now they're not doing a very good job of utilizing the map.
Radiant's
but you guys
top
also
tower
could
is
have had
being
somebody on mid.
attacked.
In terms of items, we got the arcane.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
Disruptor. Not really sure why you got the magic wand, because they don't have any like spamming spells. So you're not like. I mean, it's a fine stat.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Actually, it's a
Dire's
shitty
middle
stat
tower taking damage.
I think it probably dies here. Yeah. So, like wand, I don't really think it's as effective in most of these games now. You could get a cheap item. What am I thinking of? Like a bracer. I think, yeah, it's like right around the cost of a bracer now. Or you could be building into a force staff. I think like building into an item would be better than having this. Silencer. You like going nulls. Yeah, you like getting like a stack of tangos and nulls starting on your mid, and that's not really what you want to be doing. It's kind of shitty. Now you're also got a magic wand. We have 3 magic wands, and I really don't know why. Especially on the Doom. We don't really want that there. Like, it's not gonna get you a lot. Like, it's not saving us from these ganks, and it's not really gonna be giving us the regen we need in a fight. Like, what, it's 170 HP in mana? So, like, maybe I can see it being effective on time split, but not really on either of the cores.
Dire's middle tower is being
so
attacked.
we're 4-manning on bottom. They know we're coming. We didn't need to drop our Serpent Wards here at all. There was no like mass lockdown to help those do damage. We need those, like, especially in this early game, for pushing. So that was really fortunate.
Dominating.
Good use of your ult there. Good use of the field. He probably gets away here. No.
Double kill.
Oh, but they got a quick trade off on you guys. So it's a 3 for 3 right now. They're not gonna get Doom. So yeah. I mean, that was a good engagement. They just effectively turned it into being good.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Really dumb here and throwing away his life, basically. He does plan him, but then he's gonna come in and get the return kill. You don't have to do off, so probably die here to these impetuses. Meanwhile, up top, they're trying to go in. Good global silence to push them back. We didn't. Oh, so he's gonna be able to TP out, I think, and he's gonna be able to walk away. So not having those disables up here is kind of a detriment to you guys' fighting right now. Good. That's a decent use of it. You guys kind of lucky on that Night Stalker kill, and then the line kill is just clean.
Radiant's
some
top tower is being attacked.
So
Radiant have fortified their
trying
tower.
to take
Radiant's
more
top
advantage of that
tower
would be
is under
pretty helpful
siege.
as well. Like,
Radiant has lost
we
their
see that they're
top
positioning
tower.
poorly, so position ourselves much more effectively than we are right now, so that they just get completely decimated for it. Going for some split push. It's fine.
Radiant's middle tower is
Good
taking
turn on
damage.
him as well. That was pretty effective there. And that's a much more effective use of wards, the Serpent Wards.
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
Gonna get a good bit of damage on it. I probably would have saved them at this stage of the game though. They also have 2 ranks.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
He
Own it.
probably dies here.
Radiant's bottom tower is being. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower has.
mid,
Radiant's
got
bottom
force
tower
staff.
under fire.
Pushing bottom as well. They're not gonna be able to get you because
Radiant's
the void's
bottom
early.
tower is being attacked.
So that's great. PL starting to build in some good items and Yeah, just Net Ruth is looking really good. Magic, you guys made a lot of space for Magic and it's paying off, especially since he has a PL as opposed to a Slarku. But these guys are just playing poorly. So you see the reward, didn't want to D-word because we saw them up in the jungle, so that's Infinity fine.
Radiant's
Did
top
not
tower
need
is
to
under
doom line
Dire's
there at
middle
all.
tower taking damage.
Like, dooming line was silly.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire. Radiant's
He's already
bottom
muted.
tower is demolished.
Like, there's no point to it. With this offlane doom, you could probably have a more effective spell for this mid-game era time, like a centaur. Like the disable you could be giving out is a lot more effective right now than the damage. Especially since you guys only have one stun. So this is a little awkward. You guys are kind of going in on the line, but you're not going to be able to catch him.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
And then we didn't get anything over here, but we're probably going to be able to pressure this tower.
Dire's top tower is being
They're
attacked.
positioning really poorly right now.
Radiant's bottom tower is
They
being
should just be kind of
attacked.
chilling near the tower.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
What speed?
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
So, we're doing damage to the tower, good dropping of the centaur, or the serpent.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
And we're just kind of zoning him out, which is pretty good. And yeah, this tower should just kind of go down. I'm not sure why we're positioning ourselves so far back if we're like trying to be aggressive on this tower. I guess you guys are just backing off, but you didn't really need to. Like you had a positional and you had a spell advantage. You had your serpent wards down, so you could have pressed that. So I'm not sure what the choice to back off was. Magic might actually die here. Really weird combination from that guy using his spells. They're still going for it, but Nightstalker backed off and they can't really chase without him here. So again, somebody could be at mid, like Teal. You could be at mid instead of up here. I guess you guys thought they were chasing you, but you should have been able to see that they backed off with the ward. So that's weird. Yeah, they're just kind of like poorly splitting up farm now. Don't have anybody top like they should. I guess there's gonna be an axe coming out on Doom, which is fine as long as you prioritize your Doom.
Radiant's
better,
top tower is being
not dooming
attacked.
Lion. And he's already silenced. Like you pretty much need to be using it on Ember,
Radiant's top
especially once this
tower
game
is
goes
under
later and
siege.
later, and he starts doing more and more damage. And if he played well, he could just be invisible. Just kind of chilling there. That's not the spell you want to be taking at all. Like it's a less than a second stun, and then the Doom Link's
Dire's bottom
doing
tower is
damage
being
easily.
attacked.
So that's not very effective here.
Dire's
Again,
bottom
both
tower
teams-
under
both
fire.
both these teams are not making much effective use of the map right now. Like, if you guys are grouping up to do something, that's okay.
Dire's bottom tower
I
is
guess,
being
yeah,
attacked.
So you have to pick on the Lion. They're not even going to try to fight
Killing
you.
spree. Ownage.
And then you guys are probably going to push one again, I would think. Magic killing a stack. You can Q the big dragon. You can also use your W to get more illusions. It's totally a good thing to do. Now you guys are pressuring here on mid, but you don't have, you don't have backup. There's 3 of you here, and the other 2 are going towards the bottom, and those are your 2 big beefy cores. So if they knew this, and I think they actually are going to go in here. Good global silence, and yep, the ult gets dropped as well. Ember should probably drop here.
Ownage.
And now Doom is coming in, but you probably need PL here. Like, even they could still probably take this fight if they would use their spells more effectively. So they get they get silencer. Doom gets out. Because he's silenced, Night guy can't do a lot, and PL, I guess TPing back to get that was good. So they're...
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
You guys are farming well, like you're out farming them pretty well, but they're still getting items out. So it's not like you're not, you have an advantage, but you aren't pressing it very well. This is kind of an error that the team in your first game that I kind of analyzed made, where they didn't really press the huge early advantage they got. Why I died. You guys probably just like shackled. Not really gonna jump back to that one. The Enchantress pick is pretty good. I mean, it's good that you got it.
Quite a spree.
You want to get your
Dire's top tower is under
carrying
siege.
that so that you have that extra
Radiant's
mana.
middle tower is Dire's top tower is being
it's tiny.
attacked. Radiant's middle
So we got
tower
the
is
mid tower
no
with
more
this.
middle
That's
tower for
pretty
Radiant.
much to be expected. We didn't really need to Doom in there, like, you guys didn't really commit out of that, and you didn't really get anything from doing him. We killed big golems first, because they give HP, so you can get rid of the bonus HP and clear the camp faster. What are you building into? You're gonna build into a heart now, aren't you? So you're just gonna kind of chill on it until you have 1200, or yeah, 1100. So you get the Vit. Gonna build that heart. That's good. Oh, their owner's pretty behind on his items. For 27 minutes, 1B Fury is not great. And they've stopped being very good at splitting this map.
Dire's bottom
Roshan
tower
comes
is
out
being
from
attacked.
You guys. So here's the Knight. Stalker ult. He's coming towards
Dire's
mid.
bottom tower under
You guys are
fire.
doing good to be behind the tower. Doom's TPing out. They know that, so they can go in. That was kind of questionable. Well, they're from time split. Getting a lot of good damage out from Silencer, and I think
A
that wears them down
dominant
here.
performance.
But they do get both the supports.
Mega
They
kill.
didn't have to trade the
Think
line,
that
which
too.
they could use on Magic, but they don't know which one's real. I don't think you really need to continue chasing here. I doubt you get... Oh my... They're bad, never mind. So you get her.
Unstoppable.
Like, oh, she didn't have a TP. She's really bad. I think this is going a little far. Because now I think they're gonna be able to kill you, and that's not really what you want.
A quantity of
Wow,
Radiant's
never
middle
mind.
double
Really
kill.
bad.
Monsters.
Oh my
All of you.
God.
3
Okay.
innocent lives taken.
So they could have killed you, but they're just bad. And did not play that out well. So, alright. That was a really risky move from Magic, but it's good that it paid off. Now
Radiant's top tower is
you're really
being
close to that
attacked.
heart, so. I guess I can't bash it too much, but, you know, this is
Radiant's
really
bottom
risky.
tower under fire. Radiant's bottom tower
3
has
bottoms here too,
fallen.
because he killed all of them.
Radiant's top tower
I
is
think this
being
is how this whole
attacked.
game is gonna basically, yeah, this is gonna end pretty quickly because you guys
Radiant's top
have a
tower
huge
is under
advantage. Your PL is
siege.
just fat, so you're just gonna push with him and win, I would assume. This is a little scary for Magic. I don't know that you want to be doing this because if they had come,
The Dire have murdered Roshan purely for sport. It's not even about the Aegis.
they didn't, so that's whatever. So we're going into the woods. We don't have a lot of vision because Night Stalker, and it's nighttime. We don't have a lot of vision out on their side of the map either, which we should change. Like, you guys probably need a ward like up here and one over here, so we can be seeing their movements around this mid and top 2, since you're probably gonna be getting this up tier 2 nice. Yep, going up there. PL split push. It's all good in the hood. Getting that heart out. So you are going to die. I think you might actually have been able to get away if you hadn't have like gone so deep for that Night Stalker. But I mean, I bet I understand what
Radiant's
you're
top
thinking. Where it's
tower
just
is
like,
under
I'm
siege.
probably gonna die here anyway. I should just try to get a kill. But I think it's better to try to survive than it is to try to make it a kill. Typically, and then you guys are 4v5 right now for another 30 seconds, so you kind of want to be careful. They're smoked up, they're going to get a blink in, but a good reaction means that he's not going to get anything off.
And a
Silencer
killing
probably
spree,
gets
twice the
kill.
murder.
Servant Words is a good placement of
I am
them,
informed
and even though
that
it's 45, you
ownage
guys still
is
get kills, and it's probably where
underway.
the game ends, because you guys are just going to push in mid and
Radiant structures are 40. Radiant's middle tower is taking damage. Radiant's middle tower is being attacked. No more middle tower for Radiant. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
So I like the disruptor pick. I think it turned out really well. It could have turned out kind of poorly, and I think you guys are kind of overlapping.
Radiant's bottom tower is demolished.
Static storm.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
There's some inefficiencies to but overall,
Radiant's bottom barracks is Radiant's bottom barracks. Whole lot of nerf. Own it. Radiant's bottom barracks
so we
has
tried an
fallen.
Aegis and a silencer, or a disruptor, excuse me, for 2 sets or axe, so that's really good. And yeah, I guess the game's just gonna go downhill for them, because you guys, like, at this point, it's just, there's too much of a gap. PL is too big.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Their counter to him has not enough.
Dire's top tower is under
get
siege.
Enough farm off the map. And you guys did a good job of shutting him down. They're offlane Viper, just kind of fed because he played that position poorly. Yeah, I think Night Stalker was like one of the biggest wild cards in this game for you guys. I think he had the most chance to make this hard for you, but he just kind of decided not to. He made the game, like, he could have done a lot, but he did not do as much as he could have. So we're going for top. We're gonna get Night Stalker because he just goes way too far out without any vision, especially in this bad situation. And now you're gonna get the tier 2 for free because they're not gonna defend.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Pretty soon with a blank shackle or something. Trying to defend, he does get away. Could have ulted there for Disruptor to get it, and yeah.
A vicious double
So we're stacking up the
swing.
silences for this team.
Radiant's middle tower is take Radiant's top back. The Dire has
lot of
sacrificed one. Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
That's pretty much game.
Radiant's middle tower
Rasa
is
probably
taking
should have gotten
damage.
mags before he got the shields, even though you're in a winning
Radiant's
position, it's
ancient
still
is
better to have
wicked
mags.
sick.
Because they could have tried to get
The Dire understand Dota better than the Radiant do.
Yep. Alright, we can go ahead and jump into the last game.
Radiant's ban. Dire's ban.
I bet we see the Queen of Pain out again in a ban. Oh, tight.
Radiant's ban.
Scared of that Ravage.
Ten seconds to pick. 5 seconds. Hurry! Reserve time. Dire's ban. Radiant's
So
turn
we're all
to
banning
one
out
is
team
screwed
fight here,
up.
which is great. Earthshaker's a pretty good ban.
Only
I think
10
I kinda telegraphed
seconds.
a PL pick.
Dire team are now picking.
I don't know if you guys are gonna pick it. I would probably have banned it in the second phase if I was them. They pick up Witch
10
Doctor.
seconds to pick. 5
Strong
seconds
hero, no
remain.
silencer, means
Reserve
it's gonna be a little
time.
bit more difficult to deal with if he gets a BKB. Meanwhile, we should be thinking about in the early
Dire
game.
team pick.
Yeah, I mean, like something like Rasa to just hex him.
Radiant team are now
or
picking.
Lion as well. The Broodmother pick,
Radiant's ban.
she's good. I guess you guys are trying something out new. Bristleback's
Only
obviously
10
really strong
seconds.
against
5
her.
seconds
Clearly he
remain.
gets knocked
Reserve
core
time.
now, so
Dire's ban.
could be
Radiant's
scary.
ban.
Void ban out. Really scared of him.
10 seconds.
not
Dire's ban.
As huge as he used to be.
Dire team are
Dan,
now
you guys
picking.
really don't like her. Banned every game that I've seen thus far. They banned out Venomancer and Furion, so I guess they're worried about
Oh, 10 seconds to 5 seconds. Reserve time.
Yeah. I'm not really trying to be interesting. So the Razor pick. Not really sure what we're going for there. He's usually, like, especially with the way that this patch is and with the last patch is, he's probably much more of like a counter pick. Undying is going to be really scary for you guys.
10 seconds to 5 seconds remain. Reserve time.
So you guys can shut him down with, like,
Radiant team are now picking.
Silences, but we're going for Ogre Magi, who's very strong this patch.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds remain. Reserve time.
Razor as well, Bloodlust, so that's good.
Dire team are now
Juggernaut,
picking.
who's not as good this
Radiant's
patch.
ban.
Stormspear ban out, strong mid.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds remain. Reserve time.
Like, they don't have a particularly effective pick-off team, so it's just like just the Stormspear pick-off is not really that effective, and you guys already have some counters to him in the Shadow Shaman and Brood Mother. Sven
10 seconds to pick.
It's a little weird as well. You guys don't really have a lot of initiation to help him out, because he needs crowd control to help him get his damage in. And then they get the puck from mid, so mid should be pretty easy for you guys on the Razor.
Prepare yourselves, we're
good
nearly
smoke
ready.
Up and go bottom. They will just split off and go to lanes. I mean, I think this smoke up is fine, but I think you guys need to be moving a bit quicker.
30 seconds.
Back into your lanes. There's no way you guys kill this bristleback. Yeah, so, and now...
Let this meditative reflection on the fleeting and fragile nature of life begin.
Yeah, aggro tri-lane, I like it. That's cool. So they're looking for these sports. They're not going to find them because of Brood Mother. You guys are aggroing and helping him kill him here.
And the blood spills.
Because he just has no ward down, which is pretty lame. So Brood Mother should have a pretty easy time. And I would expect them to be rotating their supports out. Because, you know, Juggernaut... they're not really going to be able to kill
Radiant's bottom tower under
they're
fire.
not going to be able to kill Brood Mother with their support, so yeah, it looks like they're swapping their tri-lane to bottom, which is fine. You guys are going ham, but you're not going to be able to get him. Then no kills going to come out, I would expect, but you guys kind of asserting dominance, they kind of asserting dominance. Dominance being asserted by everybody. Puck comes in, and there's that.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Meanwhile, who else died?
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
I think I missed that. Witch Doctor. Okay, so Witch Doctor did die when you guys are going in. That makes sense. So yeah, they swapped out their tri-lane. So you guys should be playing a little bit back. I'm not sure why they... You guys are weird about how you play your supports out. You guys should be bringing more regen to lane. Like, leaving Sven like that means he's losing a lot of money. But he does get some good experience. So that's Bristle. Gonna be pretty effective against Brood Mother. And, Hawk doing a lot better against Razor than he should. Should be a lot more static links coming out. You should actually be maxing static link. Yeah, so he's gonna be getting the better of you, especially since you have no regen now. And you're just gonna walk back to base, which is really silly. You should be porting out some regen, because you're losing way too much by just walking back.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
They see the support rotation, I think. So they're gonna be a little bit more aggressive against Magic until you guys come back. I missed what that support rotation was doing, so I'm gonna jump back. There's a fight about to break out, but I wanna jump back and see what you guys were doing there. Do you guys like? Yeah, so we get the kill, and then what do we do? We stack a camp. We ward.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
and then we go back to bottom. So that was a little weird, so I know if I bet it's gonna break out. So yeah, that was some weird, like after that kill on Bristle. Like, okay, this camp stack was fine. Anyway, so we're going in, not really doing anything about that, like, you're just like, okay. I guess it's good that you didn't reveal that you're there, because now they definitely don't think you're there, but they also know you're not at all. So... and now you guys are gonna get at him. But you're probably gonna trade something here. This, like, oh, wow, they're actually gonna go down. It's pretty good. I guess that. So the one worked out for you there. So that's good. You're gonna take a lot of damage here. Then the pause comes out. Tactical, of course. Broodmother topping that farm trade. That's pretty good. And gonna be able to get some mileage out of that. On bottom, they could be killing you guys, but they're playing their tri lane really poorly. Like you guys just have a weaker lane than them. Like the Undying Juggernaut lane +1 is very effective. So I feel like a lot of these games, what I'm seeing going on is that the other team is really just not pulling the potential out of their draft, which is really unfortunate. I did. I paused it when the pause happened. All right.
十分感谢。
Juggernaut dies. I'm gonna assume that that ogre's son just turned into a kill, which is good. Porting out or flying out some regen for Magic. That's good. I would bully my sports in doing that for me, but you know. Wow, another go in, but you're gonna get away because they're playing it really poorly. Just, man, oh man. Meanwhile, we're going on Bristleback, who is probably gonna get away from this. Or, excuse me, not get away from this. We're scared though, because he did a lot of damage. He actually probably could have got some kills there. But it was good to back off.
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
There goes Ogre, but we do get Rizzler. That's a worthy trade. Magic.
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
Doing a lot of damage, and the stun can come out on a Witch. Wow, that was just
more death, double
really
kill.
Poor play from them. I think Juggernaut could have just been dodging all his attacks. I'm really surprised. And the TV back after the 2K. Good. You really need to be getting more points in the static link. Like, maxing it way earlier, because you're losing out a lot by not doing that. And, yep. What is with you guys' obsession?
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Man. Meanwhile.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
On top, we're not making an effective use of this lane. Like, Ogre could be standing here and be getting experience from both, if you're just going to be soaking the experience that he's getting. And then Dream is walking around again. So it's working out for us not to be making like any space for Magik and to be leaving him in this off lane, but really they could be killing him. I'm not sure whether or not. Meanwhile at mid, we got a fight going on. Undying definitely going to go down here. It was a good dream coil, but he did not get a good silence on you guys like he should have. Razor does go down, and he probably kills Timeswell here as well once he orders. He could try to go for you, but he should not.
A dominant performance.
Wow. They are so ineffective down here at bottom. This is ridiculous.
Dire's mega kill, taking damage. Double kill.
Absolutely ridiculous. I do not know what they're fucking up with, but that's scary. How bad they're doing.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
So their puck's doing really well, and he's getting his blink out now. I think that would be the person I'd be watching after the first few minutes of this game and figuring out, you know, how he's doing. I'd be watching their puck and make sure we're keeping an eye on him, because obviously he's their better player here. Their Bristle's gonna be the hero I'm gonna be worried about, because he can turn out to be very effective against you guys' lineup. So Magik is getting way more than he should at his off lane. Like, they should be killing him, and I'm just so surprised they are fucking up. Like, I'm not trying to diss Magik as a player, but like, this is a clear they are playing very poorly with how much you're able to get out of this.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
I like the positioning and I like the itemization here. That's gonna be a free kill.
Unstoppable.
And I'd like to see you start pushing the lane with this as well, because they're just not trying to stop you here. Mid, you know, you haven't really left mid, which is fine. Is there any special thing that
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
So yeah, I don't know why you got 2 points.
Radiant sure are loving those invulnerable towers.
You know, before you started maxing them, you could be hitting.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
Like, we know they're probably gonna be passive towards you.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Yep, they're coming in, but they can't. Nothing to get. Puck just reveals himself because he feels like it.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
He would have gone back up and they would have gotten a kill, so silly on their part. And we have this weird thing going on with you guys, like you guys could be, again, stacking or something, but instead you're just standing on top of each other. I guess you're trying to get this kill on Bristle, but he's clearly playing.
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
Never mind. Times 30,000. He's not playing safe at all. He probably still gets out of this, though, honestly.
Radiant's middle tower is being
he
attacked.
walked to your wrongest.
Dire's bottom tower
oh,
quite a spree.
Man, that hurt.
And there's a third.
So yeah. Once he gets like 4 stacks on you of those bristles, you probably just want to be walking away. Because at that point,
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
If he has more than 300 health, he's probably going to proc it at least twice more before you kill him. That's gonna be about
no more middle tower for Radiant.
Meanwhile, at bottom,
Dire's top tower is under
actually
siege.
finally get Magic, and they could get you two as well, and I think they will.
Dire's top tower is being attacked. Own it.
I don't know where he went. Where did he go? I want to see. So he's just like up here. I guess he came
Dire's
around,
top
dropped
tower
the
is two down. Own it.
That was really effective from them. That's the power of that tri-lane as well. Like, they should have been doing that a lot more.
Dire's bottom tower under fire.
So they're starting to come into this, and they've got this good early game lineup. They've got this good early game
Dire's top tower
itemization
is
as well,
being
so
attacked.
I would expect to see them start to do better here. That was a weird one. The rotation in from you. They do dust to see if anyone's lurking about, I guess. Trigger now probably gonna ward himself up. Bristleback playing safe. That's what I like to see. Alright, so we're rotating Sven up the top. We're gonna put her in the jungle, and we're gonna leave bottom with
Keep
Razor.
murdering. Own it.
He's going in on a tri-lane by himself. Yeah, that was weird. So their puck is getting pretty big, and I'd be concerned about him. I might be trying to kill him, honestly. It's gonna be kind of hard, especially without a blink on your Shadow Shaman, because you don't have any initiation, really. Like, your initiation so far is walk up at him, which is not really what you want it to be, especially against this team. So, getting those blinks is gonna be pretty crucial. I would actually get a blink on Sven as well.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
I hope you get a blink with that. So you rotate Broodmother down to bottom now, which is great. We're sending a few more heroes mid. Overall, they really wanted to see what was there. Oh man. I'd say you guys could have a bit more effective of the wards, like placing one here instead of
Radiant's
here.
bottom tower under fire.
Jungle, because I wouldn't worry about their Roshan. They'd have low Roshan potential right now. Having a ward, obviously they're expecting one here, but having a ward in this mid area as well, especially since they don't have this tier 1, would be pretty effective.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire,
especially since they're teaming in. So they're probably gonna catch
Radiant's
you
bottom tower has fallen.
And they do, but they play it really poorly. Good Dream Coil.
Try dominating.
Int. God only knows what's happening right now. That was a great shackle.
A double slaughter.
If Juggernaut had come, then you would have been dead, but Juggernaut decided not to join the party for some reason. So, I actually want to see what happened there a bit more. Okay, so we're going on Bristle. We decided it's a bad idea. So
Radiant's bottom tower is demolished.
Run into him. He doesn't throw a cask. He could have thrown a cask here. He should have thrown a cask here. Okay. So Timeslip's doing a lot of damage to their puck. Bristle comes in, and we get a great shackle on the puck. Bristle just turns around, which is really dumb.
Twice the
if he hadn't turned around. Okay. So that was a really good shackle from Dream. Bad play from their Witch Doctor. Bad play from their Bristleback. Yeah. So that was just like kind of them playing poorly again. They could have easily won that team fight, and I'm surprised they didn't. But you guys have done a really good job of shutting this Juggernaut down. Like, he has jack shit right now, which is really good for you guys. So now we're kind of got a Broodmother in their jungle, we got a Razor in their jungle. If we're gonna be in their jungle, we probably want a ward in their jungle so that we can see them as well. So that we can, get those easy kills on them. They're pinging it out, so they know you're in there. Timeslip wants to murder their Witch Doctor, but he's backing up. They're both backing up, because I think they know. So, yeah, getting the blink, I would guess. Which is great. You guys now have some pretty strong initiation, but it's also kind of scary because you're initiating with your carry. Yeah, Bristleback's getting a pretty good set of items. Wow, bottom.
Killing spree.
You guys do get the Witch Doctor, but still not really worth that trade. The two of you being in the jungle turned out to just kind of a poor decision, but hopefully we get this Bristle kill to even out a bit. He's doing a really good job of keeping you guys to his back, and this could actually turn out really poorly, but we get this off. He could have gotten you both if he had played that better. I'm not sure why he's so bad. Why are you bad? Like, if he had snotted at all and, like, hit one of you.
Radiant's top tower is under siege. Dire's bottom tower under fire.
And pushing bottom. So they probably get this
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
You guys are putting in defensive, which is good, but they're still gonna get it.
Dire's bottom tower is in pieces.
Down there. So they get the tower.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Gone for it with the Mana Razor because you had TP support coming in. If they had gone on you, they also would have died for it. And then they're considering going back in, and they actually do go back in. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes out. We do have the Brief Mother here, but Juggernaut and Puck here. A great Dreamful, a great Silence as well. But he uses his spin just to get rid of those. Dream is going to go down.
A dominant performance.
Slash, which is going to take off probably. Oh no, he loses too much mana. So he words as a Omni Slash, and that's going to turn this fight around. If he had Omni Slashed,
double kill.
That would have he doesn't. Puck gets out. You guys get the return.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
So they could have gotten a pretty
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
They have some poor.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under siege. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
The TP back is smart, or the blink back is smart, because you don't know if others are coming up as well. They have this word, so they're going to see your movements. So here the fight's coming out. A lot of zombies.
More death, Ernich.
This is just a pretty easy win of this fight for you guys. Should get the 40k. And he's just not using his snot at all. He should get a team wipe here.
3 innocent lives
tier
taken.
1 or tier 2 top Magic. You could get a lot of farm. You could also TP mid and push that in as well. Since mid is the shortest distance to the tier 2.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Yeah. Gonna get this free bottom tier 2.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
Quack. Building ag's weird. Just like all of you guys. Building your items weird. You always just get the point booster first and have it. Like, there's no need to have these 3 items just sitting in your inventory doing nothing for you. You could have a point booster, and you could be having more HP. Like, trade your wand for it. So, yeah, you guys are building a huge farm advantage, and that's probably just going to pan out into the game winning. These fights are getting way closer than they need to be for you guys, because you guys are countering out their play pretty well, and you guys are playing pretty well. But like, there's a lot of mistakes that they're making that you're not capitalizing on as well, and it's getting really close. Like, one or two better plays from them, and the team wipe that you had could have turned into a team wipe for them. We see them with the ward, we know they're coming down, so we're gonna go on them.
Radiant's top
comes
tower
out, Juggernaut's going in. A lot of good spell usage from them. That was a great silence. Did not catch the against his face, though, so that was gonna kind of be the death bit. So that was jumping back a bit.
Radiant's top
Here's the
tower is under
initiation,
siege.
and it's just that Puck. That Puck's initiation
Keep murdering.
brutalizes you guys. And there's not a lot you could have done there. Spacing yourselves out of it better, but you're in the mid area. It's really cramped.
2 down. Triple kill.
It was a good drop of the wards. It was a good blinkin. It was a decent blinkin for Magic, I'd say.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
Probably wanted to, like, it looks like. Let me go back again. So it looks like you're coming down behind the Puck. You know he's coming in, so you should be saying Puck's coming in from the top. And then you just kind of blink in. Who do you stun?
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
So yeah, you blink in and you're not. It doesn't seem like you blink in to kill someone. It seems like you blink in to just kind of fight. Which what you wanted to do there was like blink in and be killing a target. Like blink in and pick somebody to fight. Don't blink in and just like throw your stun at one guy and then smack another guy.
A double, 3 innocent lives taken. Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
So like I said before, this puck player is their better player. He's doing really well against you guys.
Dire's middle tower is now bottom. Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
This advantage they have because they got the wipe. They're not going to get this through backdoor. They should have gone to Rosh. And if they go now, they're going to lose that fight because you'll all be up. So they just back up. So it looks like you guys are grouping up for the smoke. You're going to go into their woods. We see that he's down here. We see them both down here. So we're just going to go down.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
So that double kill means you guys can push
being
in on bottom or get Rosh. Choose to get Rosh.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
Hit that the first time, you should have noticed. You don't really need to throw your stun on it as well. It kind of gives you away that you can be trying to do Rosh, but they can't really do anything about this. But they decide to go on it anyway, and they're actually getting some really good spell usage here. But
make that too.
You guys managed to turn it around, which is good. So what happens here? So you guys see them kind of coming over here, and he throws the orb. Who kind of initiates this? Bristle. Bristle starts coming towards you guys. So then you back out of the pit. You start going on Bristle. This is really good static link. The stun on the Witchhucker, but he does get his one, the Maledict off. Dream makes it away, Ogre dies, Dream does die to Bristle, Puck is gonna go down because he doesn't phase shift or Blonde well. Juggernaut starts coming up, but he's a little late.
Double kill.
And, yeah. Okay. So yeah.
Roshan and the Dire
generally good play from you guys. I think Green, you should have
really
just left.
Seeing the cracks and insecurities in their own perspectives.
I'm gonna bet you had at least 3 stacks of
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
So you probably should have just left, knowing that you were probably gonna die, and that would, you weren't really gonna contribute much that was needed there either. Time flip doing the time flip thing, gonna be going top, but Puck probably gonna kill him. Yep. He does expend his ult though. I don't really think there's anything he could have done.
Dire's top tower is destroyed.
So yeah, another pause comes out because you guys are BM. BM is fuck. That's TG. So we have a really big lead, but it's kind of falling behind now. Well, at least they're catching up again. We're going on Bristle. Oh my god, okay, hold on. Hold on. How did this all begin? How did we get here? Okay, so we see them. We're seeing them here. Yeah, okay. So they come down towards you. He just spins. He should have probably ulted there. We get a decent static link off. Take a lot of his damage. You see Puck up here, Puck blinks out. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna be initiating sort of at this weird angle. Where you guys are kind of split up and they're also kind of split up. What are you? Stuck yourself in the trees? Yeah. So a good Dream Coil holds you guys in position, and they just kind of start backing out. He's probably going to try to Death Ward, but then Ward comes out, and that's good. A Blink Forward from Magic means you guys are going to probably start getting some kills, but that is a great...
Keep murdering.
The thing that he
Killing spree. A vicious double slam.
They do get the Aegis, but their boy is probably...
Dire's top tower is under siege.
Bristle's coming in, and he can fight you if he turns around. So, not with Broodmother though. Yeah, the two of you together can probably get him. I wouldn't be surprised to see Puck click.
A dominant performance.
That was just a lot of luck from that Q. You guys aren't really gonna get him. Like, there's no point in diving this deep.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
And then, so he's kind of keeping you guys from being able to push in though, and now they're TPing in. Do manage to get away there from you. Maggie was just already gone. Good. They are severely underleveled. But they do have some pretty well distributed farm. That'll be the thing to keep an eye on. Why in the fuck are we getting a Desolator? Have your BKB yet? Okay, so you got the BKB and the Desolator. So the Desolator's not great. Butterfly would probably be better. Anyway, so you guys send Broodmother to go get top. You see this rotation, like this 5-man rotation because you have Ward, so you're pinging it out. He's just gonna TB away. Ward saved the day. Well, I can really save for that. So you guys are kind of swinging towards bottom. Yeah, once you guys' BKB start coming out, it's pretty much gonna be over. So,
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
BKB's coming from Magic. BKB already out from Brood. You guys are just hitting
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Migraine these
Radiant's middle tower is taking Dire's top tower. Radiant's middle tower has maybe no one attacked Dire's towers for a few seconds here.
BKB TP.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
And then we're gonna go back to farming, I would assume. So you guys are trying to get this puck, not gonna quite get him. He's been good at avoiding a lot of this, but he's
an acceptable amount of murder.
13 crit. They are chasing you, however, but you have your team up here. You are walking into the tier 2, but we're just gonna blink through it, which is great. Their puck is down for a minute, so we can push, and he probably has buyback, so we can at least force that out. Tower goes down quick.
Top tower.
Probably gonna keep up the push. We do force out the buyback. Is that gonna change you guys' mind? I would think it wouldn't. Especially since you have both your BKBs up. But okay, we decide to back up. It's not the wrong choice, for sure. Forcing out that buyback is fine, and getting the tier 2 is fine. But you guys definitely just continued pressuring that. I don't really like this Shiva's build on you with the Shadow Shaman. You should be getting an Ags. So they all came out of the base. We could have a blink initiated there. I think Magic just wasn't in position for that though, if I looked at the minimap correctly. And then Juggernaut's finally starting to get a little bit of gear. Not nearly as much as he needs though. I assume Bristol's building an Octarine core, and I would assume you guys have scouted this out. Here comes the Blink Initiation. Vigibee as well. He does get the Grave off. The Tombstone off, but it just goes down instantly. This is gonna be the shit game, I imagine. You guys just whack him in the face, and
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked. Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
And a fourth! Get the last one!
So yeah, is anything else interesting happen in this, or you guys just finish the game? So we got the bottom racks.
Radiant's bottom.
Get all the axes, and we probably kill them again when they come up. Okay, cool. Alright, so that was the games.